We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, Washington.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, Gibson. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Washington.
Off play action. It's Howell. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Gibson. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Second down, Howell now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Howell, third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's second down. Now the third-year man back and healthy. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Here's third and a few inches.
Double count right here. Double count. Alert. All goes special. All goes special.
Now Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Breaks through the contact. And he's out right at the 25. The Broncos at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Being chased out left. And this one is incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he'll burrow his way forward to pick up the first. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Good job right there. Good job right there. 95.
This time, Wilson will throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
14, Friday. Go, 14.
Wilson. Buying time to his left. This will be caught. Judy. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Left pass.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Go, 14.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. On third down, here's Williams. And they're able to corral them right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. This from 25 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
That's caught left side by Judy. Here's 2nd and 10.
Touch 50, touch 50. Brings up 2nd and 10.
There's Wilson to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Bang out, bang out, bang, bang. Hey, alert.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. On 1st down, Howell. That's Samuel, caught left side. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Number 4, Curtis Samuel.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Broncos.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. First down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Howell down to throw it. And this will be caught downfield by Gage. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, Hal's going to mix it up here. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Back to throw, Howell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
That one behind his man, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down.
Fourth down, Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
7, Broncos 3.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will do it for this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Howell and the Commanders come up now first and 10 at the 34.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And quickly they get to the line. Howell going to audible to something else. Back to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now they go play action with Howell. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Randy Gregory from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
We'll give a mulligan to Gregory's first year in Denver. Had a couple of sacks and forced fumbles early before a knee injury knocked him out until December. They're counting on his excellent skills to come to the front in 2023.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
14.
Throwing is Wilson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 2. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. And they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
35. Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Now it's Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now they're in the hurry up.
14.
To throw is Wilson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Gibson again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give running right, Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. They'll go play action. Howell. Under pressure, they got him again. Randy Gregory picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Hey, 0-0-0.
This time Wilson will throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Good job right there. Move the team.
On second down, here's Wilson. And this is caught by Williams. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second and 6 coming up.
Punch left, punch left.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's second down.
Run it. And 5 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing now is Wilson. Finding his man again, it's Judy. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Here we go, first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Williams will try again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play.